Guys, welcome to Kids Diary. I'm super excited to be back again. If you haven't joined this community, what are you waiting for? So many things happening, so much news coming on this channel. Please do me a favor, join our community by subscribing, liking, and very important, comment when you watch the video. Burkina Faso did and what Ghana did. When you look at the international IMF, the International Monetary Fund, right, it actually gives money to countries to help the country. Now, to an extent, there are some countries that it depends what you want to do with the money. Somehow, from my research, they can give you that money with low interest rate, but some countries, their interest rates are high. And also, they will give you conditions. They don't just give you the money, they give you conditions on how to use the money, what to do. Put this one here, put this one here, put this one here. So they give you money and it's like you're under them. They are controlling you. You get? So Burkina Faso did not want this because they want to do their things at any time. This is an opportunity that so many countries always grab, taking money from the IMF to do this, to do that, to do this. But do you know Burkina Faso, when President Ibrahim Traoré got on seat, this man rejected money from the IMF. It was shocking to most countries, to most people, because they have not heard of it before. This is an opportunity that some people always want to grab. They are looking for money to develop the country, looking for money to do things, build hospitals, build markets, schools, just to ensure that the country is developed. And we need this money from IMF. How come Burkina Faso president rejects this money? He instead went and built a bank. This bank, if you are into farming, they will allow you to take loan at a very low interest rate. He encouraged the farmers. I mean, when I'm talking about this man, it's like I should be crying at the same time I should be smiling, because I don't know if this is human or I don't know. I mean, the amazing things that this man is doing in Burkina Faso is shocking. The amazing things this man is doing is shocking. I mean, people grab IMF opportunities every day. I mean, the countries grab it every day. But Burkina Faso president did not want to be under the control of IMF, because when you take money from them, their interest rate is first of all high. Their interest is first of all high. They give you a huge amount of money with a high interest rate. And not only that, you are under their control. They want to control whatever you are doing. They want to control the things you do, how you develop your country, at what time you develop, and so on and so forth. Though it is good because they are just struggling to see how you can use the money well. But let's not forget that a country also has its own purpose. They also have objectives, its own goals, the time they want to achieve it. So not just because they collected money from you, you'll be the one to tell them what to do at what time. But now, the Ghanaians, let me not say the Ghanaian, because it's actually Ghana president, accepted money from the IMF. You see, others are rejecting, others are accepting. You see the difference? I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because they actually accepted with the conditions of the IMF. So they brought what they want to do, the time they want to do, and all their what the plans they have with the money they want to take from the IMF. So when they brought the plans, they went through it, and that is when they gave them the money. And they also make them to know that this money you're taking, you say you are taking it for this purpose, so ensure that you do this. You know, there are times that you can plan something and then something comes up, okay, coincidentally, and you now just want to switch that money. It's not like you're useless in the money or you're misusing the money. No, something just comes up that you really want to solve. But now, because you have taken money from IMF and you've promised them that you're taking this money to build schools, do you know you have to build a school no matter the problem that is at hand? Because that is what you people agree. So IMF is controlling. I think they are controlling. That is why the president of Burkina Faso thought it wise that no, we want to work on our own and see how the country will go, rather than being under somebody with the mindset that we are owing people, we are owing them, and then not only that, high interest rates. So let's struggle on our own. Let's struggle. And the man decided to give up his presidential salary so that the money can be used, so that the money can actually be used to fund developing projects, to fund projects in the country. Because when the president actually rejected this, a lot of people were like, what? But I just knew, because based on the things that I've read about him, the things that he has done on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, I just said to myself that I believe that this man knows what he is doing. I believe that he knows exactly what he's doing. He cannot just reject money from the IMF like that. But you know, Ghana president, the Ghanaians collected it, and they promised to do as the IMF says, promised to fulfill their plans, whatever plans they presented, the projects they want to do, and hopefully, I hope they are doing just that. I haven't done a research on that to know if they are actually doing just that with the money they collected from the IMF. So to me, I actually feel like sometimes we should think out of the box, because that's what the president of Burkina Faso is doing. He thinks out of the box. For him to reject this money, a lot of people see it as being foolish. But if you're smart enough, you know that this man is making smart moves. This man is thinking out of the box. He has thought of the advantages and the disadvantages. Yes, the money is good, but what comes? What are the disadvantages? What comes along with the money? Let's not just see money and collect. What comes along with the money? So I think this man, from his decisions, a lot of people should learn from me. I know no matter what he does, some countries will never learn. Some leaders will let them see this news. Let them read news 247. Let them hear what the president is doing on a daily basis. They will never change. Their minds, they will never change. They will never ever change. Because they just want to be eating, they just want money to be entering, and very soon they will start facing difficulties to pay debt because the money they collected. Now some leaders will say, because when you collect that money, right, you bring, and then you give, maybe let's say you collect 100 million, you now give 20 million for this project. You now give 20 million to a leader to carry out this project, and the leader goes and pockets maybe half of that money and just spend a little, and that project is not complete. You give 20 million to this person, 30 million to this person, 10 million to this person, and you know how the leaders are. They will just swallow everything and they will not be able to carry out that project. At the end of the day, you see, the projects are not done, and you are now struggling to pay loan plus interest on something that the project has not been carried out. So I think the president of Burkina Faso thought of this. Just look at what the 113 leaders are doing to him. Just look at the plans. If he had collected that money from the IMF, then shared it to them that they should carry out projects in parts of the country, and they are unable to carry it, now they'll be struggling to look for money to pay the loan. So he thought it wise that no, he will not collect the money. If it is that people need money to do certain things in the country, we have opened a bank, especially for the farmers. We have opened a bank. People should go there, borrow money at a low interest rate, and pay it. Do your farm work, harvest, sell, and then you'll be able to pay your loan. So I think this man is thinking out of the box. Yes, from this decision, I would say he is thinking out of the box. Let me get your own comment at the comment section, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't joined our community. Here we report positive news happening across Africa. We discuss it as well, and we learn from each other. Thank you so much. Ensure to comment. Very, very important. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.